Hello gamers and welcome to my third preview video for the upcoming DLC Battle of Dukla Pass for Steel Division 2, and we're going to look at the third new Axis division. It's the Hungarian 13th Infantry Division. It actually had been destroyed already, but was kind of like put together again in the homelands, and they've got some new Hungarian units as well. They've got some support from with German equipment, and it's described as a well-rounded infantry heavy division, and there are quite a few mountain units, so lots of radar trade will be seen. It's more like of a defensive unit. So let's take a look at the slots. Few recon slots. Infantry slots get quite expensive for an infantry division. Tank slots not that great, as to be expected. Support tabs very decent. Anti-tank tab quite good. Anti-air decent. Artillery also quite good. Air okay, that's quite nice, but yeah, let's take a look at the units. You get the Tatarek Lovesh, disheartened troops for 15 points. Very decent loadout, but disheartened. You get the Hegi Akashok, and they are new mountain combat engineers, so they've got the radar trait. That's quite nice. B phase locked though. All those mountain troops, I think you can't bring them in A phase. And you get the Hegevidash, which is your kind of like a C option a little bit with automatic rifle and Molotov cocktails. 2 cards, then you get the Kerek Parashok with the light machine gun in A phase, quite numerous. You get 7 cards of Lovesh, so that's quite a lot. Then you get the new Lovesh 36M 2 cards, and they get, as you can see, they lose 1 SMG, and they do get 1 anti-tank rifle, which is pretty cool. So they are quite good, I think, in particular in A phase, and you can upfit them, then you can still have 6. Good accuracy. Then your Flamer here, not phase locked, 1 flame thrower only though. Then you get Akashok and Akashok 31M, which is another new unit, and as you can see here, they've got a light machine gun, which I think makes them a little bit better. Same price. They lose 1 SMG. And then the Hegevidash MG42 is also a new loadout. You get an MG42 and Molotov cocktails, which is quite nice. Then you get the Hegevidash leader. All those leaders don't have any special cars, and Hungarian division, as per usual, is quite slow. You get the Lovesh Tish leader and the Akash Tish, so kind of like the pioneer leader. It's only a Faustpatron here. Yeah, so Recon tab, BMW, but without radio, so I don't think that's good at all. You get the BMW Solid Fern, which can be a bit annoying with the anti-tank rifle. You get the Java, also with an anti-tank rifle. That can also be quite nice and annoying. I take that over the BMW simply because it's armored. You could theoretically even unvet it and have more. Might be worth it. Then you get the, but remember, only 2 damage, so not that much. It will lose to tanks and stuff. Then that's basically your Aufklärer, no special vehicles. And then the Lobaschfelder Tok, 2 cards, is basically like an infantry squad with Recon. It's a decent squad with straight pull rifles. That's quite nice actually. Tank tab, you get the Srini 2, which is a very, very nice tank that can punch above its weight class with its 1500 meter range only though for the heat shells, but then HE 2K, so it's more like a support gun. Then you get 1 card of Stuk that's not phase locked, and 1 Stuk 3 leader. You probably bring them all 3. Support tab, you get the 50mm mortars, but it's the Axis variant with only 540 meter range. You get the Gendor, which is actually quite nice military police unit with a fanatical because it's beefy, 13 man. Your disheartened troop is the Tatalek Lovesh, so yeah, you could bring that in B phase together with the others. And then you get 6 cards of Schwarzlose. You do get the, I think this is like, is that like a pumped up version? Let me double check. It's, no, I don't think so. But yeah, so it's just not that often seen. Your infantry gun basically. And you get 2 cards of MG34s, so no MG42s here. And then you get 3 cards of supplies, and then your commanders. But you have a lot of slots, considering your tools aren't that great, and you don't have any 2K in here either. Anti-tank, you get your Panzerschreck dudes, you get the 40M here, but you also get a Mountaineer variant, which is really cool. Only comes in B phase though. Might be a bit late. The heat shells can be used like a Püppchen, and there's also a Püppchen. That's a really nice unit, I think. Maybe you could bring this in B phase and this in A phase, for example, for ambushes. 2 cards of Pak 40s, M's, and then you get the Mountaineer version, and you do get, just one second, 40M 75 mil, yeah, and then you get the Pak 43 to do some heavy lifting against tanks, basically. Anti-air, you get 2 cards of Bofors, you get a Bofors with radar trait, and you get this one, which you can also use in anti-tank capacity. That's only B phase. So very, very decent. So you could do something like this, A phase, and put these in B phase. And yeah, you can't put anything in C phase. Artillery, you get Beobachter. You get the lots of yeah, actually this 80 mil. I should point out who is new to the game in its mountain variant. Then Aufklärer, you get one totally new unit, and the rest has kind of been seen here or there. You get here your mountain 75 mil gun. You get the Skoda 14M, 100mm, 50 shells, quite nice. You get your artillery leader, you get the Göring artillery piece, which is not too great. You get 80mm mortars, quite a few. You get radio 120mm mortars, so that is quite interesting, I think. You get the Nebelwerfer 42, which is interesting. It can come with ammunition as well. You get an off-map plane that you can then use as a Reckon plane. You get the Skoda 150mm, which is, I think, a better variant of the Schwere Feldhaubitze 14. And then you get another off-map, if you so desire. Your Reckon options are the BF109 G8. You do get 2 cards of the ME210 with 4 50 kg bombs, and that can be really annoying because you can head on other planes, you can take out quite a lot of stuff, and it's got medium resilience. I think this is very spammable. I suffered to those planes in the game a while back. BF109 G6, then the ME210 with rockets, same availability, higher price. Obviously it shoots from range. Focke-Wulf 190 F8, really good fighter plane. Then you get a variant with medium payload, 1 bomb. You get a variant with a medium payload because it's 8 50 kg bombs. Unfortunately it's medium payload because otherwise the reload time would be faster, and then that would be like a no-brainer. But with the medium payload, I think I'd rather go for this one. even though the availability is worse. Then you get the tank buster plane, but it's not the good one, but might be worth taking because it's your only option. And then you get the Junkers with double loadout, not the greatest loadout, I think. So really interesting division. It's really hard for me to tell how to build it. I mean, you can take, if you play that in ranked, you can take something like this to take out heavier tanks and stuff. But I think it doesn't excel in anything really. And I have a feeling that it might be worthwhile playing this V for Victory. With the idea that you basically spam these. So I don't think it's worth upvetting them for very bad agility, just spam them. Then you get the good Focke-Wulf bomber in B phase. Well, you get maybe the anti-tank plane in A phase already, in case you need it. Then you take the Focke-Wulf in fighter in B phase. And then you take possibly this one in C phase to complete your ME210 spam. And your income is going to be 90, I think. Yeah, so not quite enough for one of these, but still. Could put them in A phase, but then it's just 2. I don't think you need that in A phase, because they can head on pretty much everything. So I've started with this because I think this is like how I want to approach this. AA, obviously the Bofors gun in B. What's faster? The Krupp is, no, the Botond is slower, but that's okay in B phase. That might already be enough. This is a dual purpose gun, so I think this might be worth it, but it's phase locked unfortunately. But still, I think this is maybe, and also it's radar trade, so this could be helpful, and it's only drops to 2. This one drops to 2 as well, I think. Yeah, too steep of a drop. Anti-tank, Recon, infantry, here we go. So what I do want to do is in B phase, because I want that to help hold the lines and stuff. And we must not forget to take these guys in order to achieve that goal. Tank tab is quite straightforward. The Zrini double vetted in B phase, the Stück 3 and the Stück leader. And we need a B phase leader, 8 on the card, and radio. No smoke or the likes, but still. Let's go for the slow vehicle. The new Lovesh 36M I think is needed in A phase. We're going to use that twice. I think the Krupp is the faster one, right? Yeah. We're going to use that twice, but not double vetted. And the CQC will come in C phase, because before that we won't attack anyway in CQC. This leader could again be brought in C phase, but yeah, that would be leader overkill. This MG42 that has like a dual role could be brought in B phase. It's kind of like a multi-purpose unit. And they can kill tanks. Okay, that's good. So we need something in A phase that can kill tanks, and that's going to be the Lovesh in the fast vehicle. And let's get something cheap as well. I mean, they are phase locked because they're mountaineers. They are also phase locked. And we also need, I think we need one more A phase. card of something, and we need that one C phase card of something that can also kill tanks. Like the Lovesh. And I mean, those 13 men is tasty, but $31M instead of these guys, maybe, because they are the same price and they are much beefier. I think they are actually better. Let's kick them out and let's take them instead. It's less units, but let's still. I think we also need something else for A phase. It's not like CQC we could get for A phase, in my opinion. I mean, they are like a decent, cheap unit. It can help hold the line. Let's do that. Rack and tab. Feel like we take these guys in the Krupp, and then again in C phase in the Monton is enough. This is, I don't think this is worthwhile. Then again against half-track divisions, unvetted one, and it's cheap. Can bully infantry a little, well, can't really bully infantry, but it can be an obstacle at least. Support tab. We definitely need one truck of ammunition. We definitely need, maybe we go for the Schwarzloser. We have the shitty range. Can come in the fast vehicle as well. And then we bring the better ones in C phase. And we've got one more unit we can bring. I'm not going to bring a commander, I think I'm going to bring this to help out in A phase against infantry. Is there anything decently fast? This one. Not really fast, but better than nothing. I'm going to up that once as well. Well, maybe better not. Better not. Anti-tank. We don't have many points left. Definitely the radar unit here, definitely, you know, from a multiplayer kind of like quick play perspective, a good tank killer. Even though we've got the plane, right? Definitely I do want the Püppchen. I can't bring it in the... Let's actually bring them in the Botond only. By the Krupp, I think the Krupp was faster, yeah. What was my B-phase infantry again? Yeah, that's gonna be enough. How much infantry do I have? 100. These would be nice, but I think I'd rather go for the Püppchen. There we go, in B phase. And then in A phase, a pack in A phase. I mean, I do have some tanks in A phase. So this one should suffice. And we need some anti-tank in case we get rushed here. So I've only got 3 slots, 3 points left now. That's bad. We need way more. I will definitely take that in A phase. The Nebelwerfer with ammunition in C phase. 50mm radio mortar in B phase. but I don't vet it, no. And now we are full. That's bad. I'm going to take out the A phase AA, because we will have these planes. That must be enough. We will, go for those planes, and I've got 2 points. That's not going to be enough here. I think what I'm going to do is drop that. So I've got 4 points. Still a bad. I'm also going to drop the Java. It's not going to fit perfectly. We need some A-phase annoying stuff for sure. And that's going to be this improved Schwere Feldhaubitze. Even though if I go for planes, why would I need that? Take out AA if needed. Let's take this, and they shall come with ammunition. And they have AP shells as well. Let's bring them in B phase. And C phase. Let's bring them in C phase. We could actually bring the Aufklärer in A phase, not bring them in A phase. And I have 2 points. That I could spend on artillery or AA. I think this in C phase. I think I put this in C phase. And then I can use this in B phase. Do I need more artillery? I think I should get ammunition separately maybe, because otherwise this will screw me over. The costs are too high. We will need lots of ammunition for the mortars as well. This can't come with ammunition. This could come with ammunition in C phase. Let's actually do that. Let's skip these. This also has smoke. Could maybe bring this in B phase, but it's too expensive, I think. It's actually so nice here with the AP capability. 2 points left. Huh. I don't have much reckon, to be honest. That's a bit of a problem. Where could I have spent those 2 points? Or I think I do have more than enough artillery. So the only other option is support tab, and yeah, that's where I need to put the Otont. I'll put it to C phase. Even though we get lots of stuff here, so let's put it to B phase just in case I need to refill these guns. I need it in B phase. I'll probably get shredded by Maverick, but who knows? I get shredded anyway. So we'll see. B for victory. Yeah, spam in A phase. Consolidate in B phase. It's not looking too shabby. Yeah, let me know what you think of the way I built it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.